the top 10 questions that I get asked as a vegan. I do have an eraser board behind the camera over there. I have all of my 10 questions, so let's go ahead and get it now. So, the first one, where do you get your protein? This is so funny. I'm going to tell you where I get my protein. I get it from rice. I get it from quinoa. I get it from an avocado. I get it from Max Protein by Manitoba Harvest. I get it by Just Hemp Foods, guys. I get it by peanut butter right there by Richards. Sunflower butter. I get it by peanut powder. That, my friend, is how I get my protein and more. The second question, is it being vegan expensive? I'm going to tell you right now, it is not. Because when I transitioned over into veganism, okay, before that, eating the traditional type of foods, growing up in the 80s, and 90s and so on and so forth, that was very expensive. This stuff right here is really not. That's under $10. That's a ton of servings. This right here is under $10. This right here is under $10. This right here is under $10. Do you see where I'm coming from? So, the question is it being vegan expensive? For me, it is not. Okay? For others, it might be. So let's go on to the third one. So you pretty much eat grass. Listen, I'm going to tell you something right now. I get that statement and or question asked to me on a daily basis, believe it or not. So you pretty much eat grass. No, I don't eat grass. Go ahead and check out my starter kit, my transition video, and you're going to see exactly a ton of products that I go over on what I eat on a daily and or weekly basis, guys. Number 4, this person is vegan, and they said, I turned vegan and I'm always hungry. So this question is, believe it or not, more common than not, guys. Because when this person transitioned into veganism, okay, I don't believe they were eating the correct foods, all right? They might have eaten a lot of boxed vegan foods. They might have eaten a lot of soy products, some frozen stuff. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? But if you're always hungry as a vegan, to me, you're not getting a ton of fiber. You're eating high glycemic foods, okay? This stuff right here, low glycemic foods, okay? Which means when you consume this, it does not give your blood sugar a spike, okay? It's more like this throughout the day. Hence the sweet potato, the oatmeal, the fiber in the vegetables. Understand? So I turned vegan and I'm always hungry. I literally turn that question around on them and ask them, what do you eat? And they pretty much answer the question themselves, all right? Number 5, were you ever deficient in vitamins and minerals? So at first I was deficient in B12 because I thought I can go ahead and get that from a ton of fruits, from a ton of vegetables and other foods, okay? But I was wrong. So what I do right now is I have a wide variety of fruits and vegetables, more than what I consumed when I transitioned over, okay? And I do consume nutritional yeast, which is a huge array of B vitamins. Now with nutritional yeast, if you've never had it before, it tastes somewhat like cheese, okay? You can go ahead and sprinkle it on salads, in your oatmeal. You can have it in a glass of water or put it in your smoothie, okay? Those, my friend, are water soluble B vitamins, which means if you accumulate excess in your body, okay, you will go ahead and urinate them out. So, deficient in vitamins and minerals, we covered that one. Any other vitamins and minerals I was not deficient in, all right? Number 6. Don't you lose a lot of weight being vegan? So, at my highest weight, I used to weigh 201, okay? So, yes, I did lose a lot of weight. I did lose a lot of water weight. I did lose a lot of junk in my small intestines and some large intestines, okay? I cleaned out my system. It's not unwanted weight, guys, okay? So to me, I did lose a little bit of weight, okay? But I feel amazing, jacked up, healthy, light on my feet. My digestive system is spot on. So don't you lose a lot of weight at, being vegan? It really depends. Some vegans that I've spoken with, they gain weight. All right? So, number 7, I felt like I had no energy as a vegan. What am I doing wrong? So that person is vegan, and they're saying that they have no energy. What are they doing wrong? So, I turned it around again and asked them, what type of foods are you consuming? Are you consuming any type of vitamins, any superfoods, any carbohydrates, any, low glycemic, long sustaining foods? And that was the key, okay, to their question. And they're like, you know what? I do eat a lot of boxed items, and I do eat a lot of junk. I don't consume a lot of vegetables and a lot of fruits. So right then and there, they answered their own question. All right, number 8, guys. Isn't it hard to eat when you go out? So for me, it is not. Because I immediately go for the salads. I immediately go to the sides, okay? You can get some rice, some plain rice. You can get a sweet potato. You can get a baked potato. You can get some fries and stuff and so on and so forth. But I do go to a lot of vegan places, okay, to consume my food when I go out, okay? So for me, it's not really that hard. I just go ahead and comb the menu, see what they have to offer, ask them any questions. A lot of them have the letter V next to, the entree, so I know it's vegan. All right. Number 9. So you don't eat eggs or cheese? No, guys, I do not. All right. Let's move it right along. Number 10, the final question. Was it difficult to transition? For myself, it was not difficult to transition. Because A, I knew what I wanted. B, I researched it to a T, okay? C, I knew that I had to incorporate right here the colors of the rainbow, a wide variety of fruits and vegetables, okay? So my transition for myself was not difficult because I like to research, I like to prepare, and I like to get my mindset and get ready for what's coming, okay? So, those are the 10 questions that I get asked on a regular basis, guys, being vegan, okay? If you haven't checked out my transition video and my starter kit, please go ahead and do so. My name is Joseph. Thank you for watching the veganspice.com, guys, and this video. Till next time, talk to you later, guys. Thank you.